So I was sent this post about Vicky and how she basically says she's a single Christian woman and she's looking for a black athlete that plays basketball or football, and she wants to get married, be loyal, have kids, and all that good stuff. Now, I don't know much about Vicky. I know she used to go viral for acting black, or I don't know if that's her personality because, some people, Hispanic or white, that are born in black communities, they just take upon the traits that they're products of their environment. So I don't know if it's an act, but I know she used to go viral for that stuff, and now she's supposed to be born again Christian and supposed to be moving in a more righteous path nowadays, supposedly. My initial reaction to this post is like, oh, she's trying to throw a Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary. Like, this is her last resort, right? That's what it is. And to me, like, some part of that is true. Like, I do think this is a Hail Mary. She's literally just shooting her shot, letting people know that she's available and that she's a changed person. I think this is a good post for me to react to because we see this all the time. A lot of you younger guys, y'all might not see this yet, but best believe when you start to get into your mid 20s to late 20s, you're gonna see a lot of women that wear like the sluttiest, most thottiest, the hoes, right? The hoes of like your age group and in your generation. You're gonna see probably about, I'd say 40 to 50% of them try to change their life around and go to God and entertain some form of religion. We just seen Brittany Renner, I think. We just seen that she's Muslim now. She's trying to do that whole thing. And to me, this is not necessarily a bad thing because I do think these women do have a chance of getting with a guy. Now, for the ones with fame, it's going to be a lot harder. Your local hoe that moves to another part of the city or even just another state and she changes her life around, she can attract the man because 9 times out of 10, she's not going to let that guy know about her past. And to me, like, I made a video about how any woman can get the man she wants, whether she's that 95% woman that is not good for us, or that 5% woman. I do think that the 95% woman can become a 5% woman only through her actions, though. So right now, what she's saying, it sounds good, but only a certain percentage of guys are going to fall for that. If she starts showing her actions and starts really portraying herself to be the woman that she is, and she meets a guy that probably doesn't know too much about her, and he sees through her actions like, oh, this is a good woman, she seems like one of those 5% women, then yeah, he might entertain her. He might want to get married with her and have kids. For me personally, I would want to entertain one of these types of women because it's like a crack addict. Once you've been on it and then you get off of it, it's easier for you to get back on it again, if you don't make sure you are doing the right thing. So she can say she's a changed woman and all this, but her actions are going to show if it's true or if she's a chameleon. And even if she's not a chameleon is like a woman who's acting like to be something, but truly deep down, she's just not that. Even if she's not a chameleon, it's easy for her to fall back into those old ways if she doesn't keep herself in check. So for any guy that's going to mess with one of these women, one of these born again women, it's always a gamble. It's always a gamble because you never know if she's going to fall back into her old ways. So to me, I wouldn't entertain it, but there's going to be some guys that do come out and want to entertain her and all of these other women that are doing this whole born again thing. So yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel about Vicky's Hail Mary. She's definitely throwing a deep one. This is like 80-yard, fourth and 13, 80 yards to the end zone. She's trying to throw that Hail Mary. Who knows if somebody's going to catch it, right? To me, I always hope the best for people because I believe that the energy you put out is what you get back. So I'm not saying that I hope no guy catches it, but I'm just saying it's a stretch, like for her, for everything that's out there about her. And that's the thing about women and fame, because and it just in general nowadays, because they're going to have a lot of these OnlyFans girls, they're going to be doing the same thing, trying to say, oh, I changed my life. But your digital footprint is out there. It's forever. Like, you have kids going to school getting teased because their parent was on OnlyFans or is on OnlyFans. And, you know, it's just a difficult time we in when it comes to just being a young kid growing up, or being people that don't understand, like, yeah, you can't, just because you delete your OnlyFans or you take down that page of that had whatever you had, the content is probably still out there. Even if you had like a small OnlyFans page, you don't understand. These guys, they got all your stuff on Reddit 9 times out of 10. They got it in the files and it's out there. And as soon as you post your husband probably is gonna get a DM about the stuff that you used to be doing, which is, it's sad. And yeah, people shouldn't be doing that because the past is the past. I do believe in redemption for certain people, and you know, if you do walk a better path, you should like, you know what I'm saying? It's, God judges us at the end of our journey, so it's not right for us to really judge anybody until we see the end of their journey. They always say this generation wouldn't have let Malcolm Little become Malcolm X, and I do think that is true to a certain extent. We have a lot of people who are gonna hold you to the past, and you know, we as people living in this modern world, we have to navigate that. We have to just do better and want better for ourselves. But yeah, how do y'all feel about this Hail Mary from Will Vicky, man? Let me know down in the comments. As always, love y'all. I'm out.